Hey guys, I guess this is going to be the first time I'm making a video where I'm actually talking, so that's going to be kind of different. But a couple of you guys have been commenting and asking for a tutorial or some kind of like a combo video, so I I've been wanting to make one for a while now. So now that my channel has fucking exploded to 200 subscribers out of nowhere, I used to have 23. Uh, I decided I guess I'll do that for you guys. So I'm gonna make a full breakdown video on how to play Gogeta, how to use Gogeta, how to link his moveset. I'm gonna show you this moveset, absolutely busted. It's so much fun. Uh, I'm gonna be showing you in this kind of how it works and how all of the synergy comes together, and each move goes into a different one, and I'll show you how all that works. Um, So for his moves, we have Wild Hunt. A lot of people don't know Wild Hunt actually has a hidden property where if you're blocking while somebody's attacking you, you have priority then to hit them back with Wild Hunt. So you can actually use it to counter people who are attacking you. And I'll show you that as well. Shine Shot, you can actually, if you're good enough at the timing, you can actually use it as a dodge, and then it actually stuns long enough to where you can run up and start a combo or hit with a different attack that leads into something else. That different attack that leads into something else usually is going to be, for me, Punisher Shield, because it leads into, I believe, both of the ultimates on this build. I don't know about Soul Punisher. I might test that and throw it in at the end of the video, but right now, to my knowledge, that's what I use for Meteor Explosion. And Punisher Guard, can't go wrong with that. I mean, it's interchangeable. Explosive Wave, ooh, might just make a little change there. But for stats, I like to go with the Key Blast Super type. It's just too nice, fucking the damage these ultimates pull off with this is just like insane. Another good one to use would just be Balanced if you're just looking for, just something to throw on there. You're not trying to be too technical about it. For Super Souls, I think I'm finally warmed up now, and the reason why is because it gives you a massive speed buff that'll help you with the turns and the spinning I'm going to be teaching you, and just generally the movement, which is what you want to conquer in this game. If you conquer movement, the entirety of everything else will just fall right into line, I promise. Another good one to use would probably be Thank You Dragon Balls. Also, I would like to change. I don't use Soul Punisher. I'm going to show you a really good combo for Soul Punisher. I personally love 100 times Big Bang Kamehameha, so that's actually what I have on this, and I'm going to also be throwing some examples on how to use that into the guide as well. Yeah, and then as far as costume, I mean, you can do whatever you want. For me, I don't like the yellow shoulder pads, so I just opted for the orange just because it's classic. But yeah, and I guess I'll see you guys at the hyperbolic time chamber. So one of the things that I like to talk about whenever I'm teaching somebody how to play Xenoverse is there's different ways each character can fight. I believe characters are kind of separated into these classes of whether or not they're better at fighting in the air or on the ground. For instance, I believe Piccolo is better at fighting in the air than on the ground because his natural stamina break on his light combo will usually end with him kicking you away into the air and then warping there and getting the stamina break. But other characters like Gogeta, even though he does have stamina breaks he can use in the air, I think his best one ever is just this. It's literally just... Actually, I use too many... hold on, I use too many buttons there. It's literally just that. And they're on the ground for that long. And so literally, you're just fighting, right? You get them once. That fast and they're done. That fast and they're out. Like, look at that. Look at that. You can't breathe. You can't breathe, son. But, and then, you know, his full heavy combo also leads to a ground smash as well. And so what's nice about those ground smashes is it holds them in place. And so you can make different moves, kind of hold them in place and set up the next one. So, like, you bring him down, he's held there, held there, held there. And then, I mean, that would have worked. I just fucked it up, but... I mean, essentially, Gogeta is a character that likes to fight on the ground. Everything he does, scooting around and whatnot, he's just better on the ground, in my opinion. You can't, you know, obviously you can do whatever you want, whatever fits your style, but his easiest stamina break is just 3 buttons. And then right into a stamina break. You can do light or heavy as long as your feet are touching the ground. So you'll see in a lot of fights, if you go back to my other videos too and look, it's actually kind of funny. You can actually see me like lead them to the ground whenever I'm fighting as Gogeta because I need that stamina break. And a lot of people don't know it. They'll be like, oh, he wants stamina. He's trying to get his stamina back. And they'll come down and meet me at the ground. And the last thing you want to do is meet Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta at the ground. At ground level. And I'm gonna have a couple of videos showing all of that put together into combos. I'll probably put that here. This is my first time ever editing a video too, so I'm also gonna be like saying shit like that. But moving on. The movement system is one thing I also wanted to get in here too. Just tapping left trigger while you're scooting around and whatnot. It's a great... Before every fight, I'll go into training and I'll just do that for a little bit. Just because it'll warm me up, you know? I'll understand exactly where I need to move to go left and right, because it's kind of weird the way the system works. It's kind of set up on like a gyroscope. And so while I'm facing him, think about your joystick being at Gogeta's feet. So instead of pressing right to dash right or whatever, I gotta kind of tap up, because the orientation of me to my enemy dictates if I want to go to the left, I need to go up, if you think about it like that. So when I tap up, now I'm scooting beside them. You see, I'm like scooting around them. And then you can even add a little bit of a flair to it and tap X in there. And whenever you tap X, you know, you get that little sidestep going. So you can go and then boom. And that didn't use any stamina. And you're snapping. You can get on both sides of them. And you can also use stamina if you'd like by guarding and doing it. That can be used for baiting people, because they'll try to go for that back hit, so you are sitting there guarding, and they'll go for the back hit, and then you just snap and get them. Or you can just go into that dashing. And all that dashing is it's double tapping X and left trigger at the same time while holding forward. And so you just want to kind of play with it, you know? Just go around, get really good at it, and then eventually you can start like adding combos. You know, you can however you need. It's just nice because I love my favorite thing, right? You get the little ground pound and step to the side. Ooh, yeah, you know, just getting in there kind of thing. I don't know. It's just something you got to experiment with, and I'll show you some examples of me doing that too. And you can even go back into my other videos and you can see the way I abuse the system a little bit. You know, like I'll trick people. My favorite way of doing it, I'll put an example right here of it. But I will swing around them as they charge towards me, so that they are essentially like what is it? So they'll charge straight at me. I'll go like that and dash in, because whenever I swing behind them, they will automatically try to back hit. And so all you do is you just step forward and do that flash step, and now you're behind them again, and they didn't expect it a second time. So now they're wide open, and now you punish them as however you see fit. And yeah, and I mean that's essentially it. And I'll show you. I'm gonna put in a few combos for hitting some ultimates. I mean, obviously, you want to be able to hit your ultimates, like Soul Punisher. I'll put that here. And after Soul Punisher, there's also the Meteorite. What is it? What the fuck is it called? It's like Meteor Explosion. You know, I'll show you different ways how to hit Meteor Explosion. And then I will also, you know, I'll throw in the 100 times Big Bang. I mean, that one's easy, but one thing people don't know about the 100 times Big Bang is if you unlock from the person when you use it, it'll actually almost double the damage it puts out. It is insane the amount of damage you can output with that. And I'll put some examples here. And then, you know, once you practice enough and you get the movement system down, which is key, it's very, you have to make sure you get your movement system down. And certain combos, you know, will lead into certain other things. And I'll put a couple combo videos here for you so you can see what stamina breaks. You know, like if you want to break somebody's stamina, you know, that one's an easy one just from the beginning. And then you can also, oh god, I messed it up. Right before that high kick, you can, I messed it up, but you get the point. And then whenever you put it all together and whatnot, it'll end up looking like this.
1, 2, 3, everybody in the MOSHPIT, leave them looking shocked when my Glock hit the poppin'. No, we never stop, dropping bombs, I'm atomic, heated in the pot, then my block get the wash it. 1, 2, 3, everybody in the MOSHPIT, leave them looking shocked when my Glock get the poppin'. wrong one to fuck with. Put me to the test, I'm going off at any function. Tat up on the chest, remind me who I used to run with. I up all the pressure while I'm grinding, leave them dusted. 1, 2, 3, everybody in the mosh pit. Leave them looking shocked when my block get to poppin'. No, we never stop, dropping bombs on the atomic. Heated in the pot, then my block get to rockin'. 1, 2, 3, everybody in the mosh pit. Leave them looking shocked when my block get to poppin'. No, we never stop, dropping bombs on the atomic. Heated in the pot, then my block get to rockin'.
Sippin' lean at my chalice, swear that shit just gave me powers. Keep a pistol, know I pop it. Got all of my ops dropping kill streak. Call a chopper, killer instinct. All these haters miss me. Hey, creep like I'm Freddy. Surgical machetes, you niggas is not ready. When we slide it's scary. Hoes you cannot marry. Why would you cuff that? Fucking where the drugs at. Get it in a weed smoke. Keep a bitch that beat, bro. All these choppers lethal. Gang bang cause I'm evil. Mosh pit rockin'. Gloss get the poppin'. Bodies get the droppin'. I'm off here causing carnage. Heartless since a toddler. Beto is a monster.